Hello, this is Mark from Analysis Prime University, and in this tutorial we will talk about accessing files and folders in SAP Analytics Cloud. From anywhere in SAC, you always have the ability to locate the navigation bar over here on the left. We are looking for the second option in the navigation bar called Files. That's going to take us to the Files section or the Files repository of SAP Analytics Cloud. Almost every object within SAC is stored somewhere in the Files repository. Whether that's a story, a model, or many other types of objects, they're usually found here. Folders are easy to access. You click on one to open it up, and you can organize your content as you see fit in the Files repository. To open up something from the Folders page here, you just simply click on the title or the icon of an object. These are a few stories right here. You do not have to click on the checkbox. The checkbox will open up different options in your toolbar. So to open one up, you just click on the title, and that will open up whatever file you selected. A nice quick navigation tip is once you start moving around in your SAC instance, you will see a little back button right here next to the SAP or home screen icon up here. You can click on back and it'll take you right back, in my case, to the folder I was previously looking at. You can also see up here the breadcrumbs that identify where you are currently within SAC, and in our case right now, through the file structure and folder structure that we have set up. So I can use this to go back to my APU instructor folders area, and now we're going to talk about sharing folders and files. All of these are currently shared, and that means they have an icon that looks like this with 3 circles connected to one another. It's the commonly used share icon that you might see on other websites or social media. If the share icon is not already there for a folder or a file, you can click the checkbox and find the share icon up in the toolbar that you can use to share something. While SAC also has roles and data access controls, sharing is a big component of security in the tool. When I open up the sharing window, and I can do that by clicking on the shared icon either here or in the toolbar, when I open that up, it will give me an option to share this folder, in this case, or in other cases, share a story or share a model. And then I simply include usernames or teams here and provide them view, edit, full control, or custom access. View, edit, and full control are relatively self-explanatory, but if I click on custom, I can see a full breakdown of what privileges are provided when I provide somebody view, edit, or full control access, and I can customize this as well to provide maybe read and copy but not view and edit comments, and I can provide them the ability to create their own folders but not create their own files, and therefore I provided my own custom access to this folder. I have to provide a username at least or a team in here to actually share that access, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And then I simply click on share, and that item will now have been shared to that additional user. I can see and review the existing sharing privileges by clicking on the drop down here in the share window. I can see that this person is the owner, this person has full control, and this person has custom access that I just provided. Now, as you might expect, you can move folders and files around, you can copy folders and files, and you can delete them as well. To accomplish those tasks, we do need to use the checkboxes. I'm going to go back to my files, and I have a couple of stories that are just sitting out there not in any folder. I'm going to take one of those and click the checkbox, and then come up here and click on Copy To. And this is going to create a copy of this story, and I can then identify where I want that to go. I'm going to put it in my dedicated stories folder and click on OK. For the next one, I'm going to click on the checkbox here for sales planning by part, and this time I'm going to move it. The move action is underneath this folder icon here called Folder Actions, and I can then click on Move To. This will not create a copy, but instead move the original file itself to the destination that I define. So we'll see now, moving this file into the Stories folder will share it with everyone who has access to the destination folder. That's great. And that file has now been moved. I now want to delete This one here that I previously copied, I don't need 2 copies anymore. I'm going to still use the checkbox and then come up here and click the delete icon right here. Are you sure you want to delete? Yes, indeed. And the item has been deleted. But what if I didn't want to delete that? What if I need to recover something that I've deleted? I can navigate to deleted files over here. And here I can see that file that I just deleted. And if I click the checkbox on that item, up here in the toolbar, there is a restore button. And I can click on that and restore it to its original location, or even select a new folder that I would like to restore it to. And now that I'm done in my deleted files section, I'll just hop back over to my Files area here, and I'm back to where I began, seeing the folder structure of my tenant.